Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel again. So this is week 7 of my weight loss journey and I am just gonna go through some updates on how this week has gone. So as I mentioned in my previous video, the week before didn't go really well at all. I had some weight gain due to obviously being at home on annual leave and not eating the right foods. So this week I tried to get back on track, try to get back on my routine so that I can continue with my weight loss. And I started with fasting on Monday. So I fasted all of Monday into Tuesday and I broke my fast Tuesday evening. And then on Wednesday, I started my intermittent fasting again. So I started fasting again from my last meal on Tuesday evening going into Wednesday, and I broke the fast in the evening again. I wasn't really hungry in the afternoon, so I didn't eat anything and broke Wednesday evening. So yeah, and I had one of the meals that I cooked. From my previous video, I did a cooking video on what I was going to eat this week, so that's what I had. And so I repeated the same thing on Thursday, intermittent fasting and breaking in the evening, but I then decided that I was going to fast all through till Saturday. And that was mainly because all of last week I was looking into fasting. I was looking into, what I was doing, but I was already fasting intermittently, but I wanted to dig deep into it and find out more about it. And I found a channel called Alternative Health Academy, and I've just been watching videos on that, and it goes more deep into the benefits of fasting and how, yes, you can lose a ton of weight water fasting or dry fasting for longer period, as well as intermittent. But aside from the weight loss, you also get a lot of health benefits. So detoxifying your body, flushing your gallbladder and your liver, you're flushing away the toxins in your body. There's so much toxic stuff in the foods that we eat today, so much genetically modified foods that obviously are cheaper to buy, and that's what majority of people can afford to buy. So it's in our diet, we're eating it. And what I learned from that channel is that from time to time it's good to just flush your body. They advocate more on, I've forgotten the name of the gentleman that does that channel, but he advocates what he calls an alkaline diet, which I'm still researching and trying to understand more about it. But yeah, the alkaline diet, as well as fasting, water fasting, dry fasting, to be able to get a lot of good benefits, health benefits. Yeah, he advocates more on the health side of things, and the weight loss is just an added bonus to it. And he, just like myself, advocates on focusing on health rather than focusing on weight loss, because if you focus on weight loss, your results are more likely to be temporary, where you get what you want and then you kind of revert back to your usual ways and you're bound to put weight back on. But he advocates more on doing it as a lifestyle, which I've really gotten used to the intermittent fasting, to where a lot of the time I'm not even hungry. So I thought, okay, let me see how far I can push this. Let me see how far I can keep going. So I decided to do all of Friday and all of Saturday. I would have done longer, but I already had commitments to a friend's daughter's birthday party. So I knew obviously I was going to be breaking my fast then. So I thought, okay, let me do all of Friday and all of Saturday, and then I'll break the fast at the party. So that's what I did. I fasted the last meal on Thursday, so that would have been around 8 p.m. all of Friday and all of Saturday, and broke the fast around 7 p.m. So that's nearly 48 hours. And I did dry. Yes, I did dry fasting, so there was no water, no food, nothing other than the toothpaste I used to brush my teeth. Nothing else passed through my mouth. no water. And it was surprisingly easy. And I think it's because obviously I've been doing the intermittent fasting for so long. It was easy. I had periods, bouts where I would feel hungry, and that was more during the periods that I would normally eat. So, around that 5, 6, 7 p.m. mark where I'd normally break and have my dinner, I'd feel a bit of hunger then. But, I know that's just my body saying, right, it's time to eat. So once you push past those hunger periods, I was fine. I had no problems whatsoever. Didn't feel thirsty even. And I suppose because I've been, as you know, I've been trying to cultivate the habit of drinking more water. So I'm someone that naturally doesn't really drink much water anyway. So that part wasn't hard for me. I wasn't thirsting, I wasn't dying for water or anything like that. I wasn't overly hungry to where I'm like, oh, I can't do this anymore. In fact, at the party when I was, gonna break, I said to my husband, I said, look, I'm really not hungry. I wish I could actually continue, but I didn't want to be rude and saying I'm not eating or anything like that. So I did break. So I weighed myself and I lost a lot of weight, and I think I think the fasting contributed a lot to it, because just before I started the dry fast, when I weighed myself, I was about 91.2 kilos. So from where I started at the beginning of week 7, where I'd put the weight on the previous week, and I think I said I was 91.6, I had only lost like 0.4 kilos from Monday all the way through to Thursday. So, it wasn't a lot of weight loss, but it was still weight loss, but it wasn't that much. So after the dry fasting, I weighed myself and I was 89.5 kilos. So from last meal Thursday evening, all of Friday fasting and Saturday fasting till about 6 p.m, I had lost, so from 91.2 to 89.5. That's 2 kilos, nearly 2 kilos. So that was a massive, massive difference. And yes, a lot of that will be water weight. Obviously, if I'm not drinking water, and you're still passing urine and all that, some of it will be water weight. But that is quite a significant difference compared to when I was just doing the intermittent fasting. So this coming week, week 8, what I've decided to do is to carry on with the fasting. Now at my church, we're also using this week for fasting as well, and that's more of a spiritual fast. So not just not eating, but actually praying and getting closer to God and things like that. So it's actually perfect timing for me, I suppose. Where I was already looking into fasting for longer periods. So, but the difference is where my church folks will be breaking in the evening, so they're doing more intermittent. I'm gonna do the whole stretch. I'll see how far I can go. Dry fasting, I'm going to monitor myself closely. I'm going to listen to my body and see how I go. If I'm struggling with the dry fast, and this is 7 days we're talking about, if I'm struggling with the dry fast, then I will include water, and if I find I'm struggling with that, then I'll break in the evenings and do intermittent. So I'll let you know how that goes at the end of this week, and I will obviously weigh myself and do measurements and all that and give you that update. But yeah, that's it so far. So wish me luck. Any questions, anything, just let me know. I'll drop a link below on the YouTube channel that I've been watching with regards to the fasting, which is the Alternative Health Academy. I'll put the link down below, and you can check it out and see what you think. But if you want to see how I get on, how much weight I lose, how I feel during the dry fasting or the water fasting, whatever it may be. Just hit the subscribe button so you don't miss next week's update. I upload once every week to let you know how my weight loss is journey. So subscribe so you don't miss any videos, and I will let you know how I get on next week. So until then, bye.
You love it when I get so high and drop that ass